Welcome back, Sigma ladies. Let me ask you this. What's the most powerful thing about you? Spoiler alert, it's not your looks, your job title, or even your words. It's the way you move through the world. Yes, your presence, your energy, and those subtle magnetic moves that speak volumes without you having to say a thing. Here's a little nugget of wisdom for today. The most captivating stories are the ones left untold. And that's exactly what we're diving into. The quiet, yet undeniable power of your Sigma energy and how it shows up in your actions. In today's video, we're talking about the 10 magnetic moves only Sigma ladies can master. These aren't cliches or tired tips you've heard a million times. We're talking about fresh, dynamic ways you naturally captivate a room, make unforgettable impressions, and leave people wanting more, all without breaking a sweat. But before we dive in, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button and join the movement of unstoppable Sigma ladies taking the world by storm. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's unleash that Sigma magic. 1. The whisper of presence. A Sigma lady doesn't need flashy entrances or loud proclamations to command attention. Her presence alone does the heavy lifting. When she steps into a room, there's a quiet confidence in the way she moves, stands, and observes. It's an energy that says, "I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it to anyone." What makes this move so powerful is its authenticity. The whisper of presence isn't about trying to stand out. It's about being unapologetically at ease with yourself. Picture this. She walks into a networking event. While others rush to introduce themselves, she pauses to scan the room, taking in the vibe. Her shoulders are relaxed, her steps deliberate. People can't help but notice her calm, grounded energy. And suddenly, they're intrigued. Psychologically, this works because humans are naturally drawn to those who radiate certainty and poise. Confidence, after all, is contagious. When you're comfortable in your own skin, it signals to others that they can be comfortable around you too. The key to mastering this move is mindfulness. Before entering a space, a Sigma lady grounds herself. She takes a deep breath, stands tall, and reminds herself of her worth. She doesn't rush or fidget. She lets her presence unfold naturally, creating an aura of intrigue and authority. So, the next time you walk into a room, remember, it's not about being loud, it's about being deliberate. Let your presence speak louder than words. 2. The pause that speaks. Here's a Sigma secret. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing. A Sigma lady knows the value of silence and how to use it to her advantage. When others feel the need to fill every pause with chatter, she leans into the quiet, letting her words, or lack thereof, make an impact. Imagine her in a conversation. Someone asks her a thought-provoking question. Instead of rushing to respond, she takes a moment. She tilts her head, smiles slightly, and lets the pause linger. In those few seconds, the room feels charged, and all eyes are on her. When she finally speaks, her words carry more weight because everyone was waiting for them. The psychology behind this move is fascinating. Studies show that pauses in conversation create tension, but the good kind. They make people more attentive and invested in what you're about to say. By embracing silence, a Sigma lady communicates confidence and control. She's not afraid of being misunderstood because she knows her worth isn't tied to constant validation. This move is also about respect. When a Sigma pauses, she's not just thinking about what to say, she's showing that she values the conversation enough to respond thoughtfully. It's a subtle yet powerful way to build rapport and trust. To master this move, practice being comfortable with silence. The next time you're in a discussion, resist the urge to fill every gap. Instead, breathe, reflect, and watch how the room leans in. 3. The playful deflection. Flirting with words isn't just about compliments and charm, it's about keeping people on their toes. A Sigma lady excels at this with her signature move, playful deflection. This isn't about being dismissive. It's about creating a light-hearted back and forth that leaves people both curious and entertained. Picture this scenario. Someone tells her, "You're so mysterious, I can't figure you out." Instead of giving a straightforward answer, she smirks and replies, "Maybe you're just not looking hard enough." It's teasing, it's fun, and it keeps the conversation flowing. Why does this work? Playful deflection adds an element of mystery and challenge. It shows that she's not overly invested in proving herself, which makes her even more intriguing. Psychologically, it taps into the hard-to-get phenomenon. When someone feels they can't easily pin you down, their curiosity and attraction grows. But here's the key. This move works best when it's genuine. A Sigma lady doesn't use deflection to manipulate. She uses it because it reflects her natural wit and confidence. She's comfortable with ambiguity and enjoys keeping things light and engaging. To nail this move, focus on being in the moment. Respond with a smile, a wink, or a clever retort that shows you're having fun. Remember, it's not about shutting people out. It's about inviting them into a playful exchange that leaves them wanting more. 4. The look beyond the words. A Sigma lady isn't just a good listener, she's a master of reading between the lines. This move is about paying attention not just to what's being said, but how it's being said. She locks eyes with the speaker, observes their body language, and tunes into the emotions behind their words. This level of attention makes people feel seen and valued in ways they rarely experience. Imagine her sitting across from someone in a deep conversation. While they talk, she doesn't just nod absent-mindedly or prepare her response. Instead, she holds their gaze, mirrors their emotions subtly, and waits until they finish before thoughtfully replying. Maybe they say, "It's been a tough week." Instead of giving a generic response, she asks gently, "What's been the hardest part?" It's a small question, but it shows she's listening with her heart, not just her ears. Why is this move so powerful? Psychologists call it active listening, and it's a proven way to build trust and connection. When someone feels like you're genuinely interested in their thoughts and feelings, they're more likely to open up and feel closer to you. For a Sigma lady, this isn't a strategy. It's a reflection of her natural empathy and curiosity. The look beyond the words is also about timing. A Sigma lady doesn't rush to fill silences or change the subject. She lets conversations breathe, giving the other person space to share more. Her patience and focus create an atmosphere of intimacy and respect, making her presence magnetic. To master this move, practice being fully present. Put away distractions, make eye contact, and listen with the intention of understanding rather than responding. This isn't just a communication skill, it's a superpower. 5. The effortless dismissal. A Sigma lady's time and energy are her most valuable resources, and she guards them fiercely. The effortless dismissal is her way of gracefully stepping away from situations or people that don't serve her without creating drama or burning bridges. It's not about being cold, it's about setting boundaries with confidence and class. Picture this. She's at a social event, and a conversation has run its course. Instead of awkwardly lingering or making excuses, she smiles warmly and says, "It's been great chatting, but I'm going to mingle a bit. Take care." Her tone is friendly, her exit is smooth, and she leaves the other person feeling respected, not rejected. Why does this move resonate so deeply? Because it's a perfect blend of self-respect and emotional intelligence. A Sigma lady understands that she can't pour from an empty cup, and she prioritizes her well-being over societal pressures to please everyone. This confidence is magnetic. It shows that she values herself and isn't afraid to walk away when necessary. The psychology behind this move is simple. People respect those who respect themselves. By setting boundaries in a calm, unapologetic way, she communicates that her time and energy are worth protecting. This often leaves others admiring her even more. To master the effortless dismissal, practice clear and kind communication. Whether it's ending a conversation, declining an invitation, or stepping away from negativity, focus on being polite but firm. Remember, saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself, and that's a Sigma lady's mantra. 6. The charisma of contrast. A Sigma lady knows that true charm lies in embracing her contradictions. She can be fiercely independent, yet deeply empathetic, reserved yet engaging, serious yet playful. This dynamic range keeps people fascinated because they never know what to expect, and that unpredictability is pure charisma. Imagine her at a dinner party. She starts the evening with thoughtful, insightful comments during a serious discussion. But later, when the mood lightens, she cracks a witty joke that has everyone laughing. Her ability to switch between these sides effortlessly shows her depth and makes her interactions feel fresh and exciting. Why is this move so captivating? It taps into the human love for novelty. People are naturally drawn to those who surprise and challenge them, and a Sigma lady does this without even trying. Her contrasts aren't about being inconsistent, they're about showing the many layers of her personality, which makes her feel authentic and real. The psychology here is tied to the halo effect. When someone demonstrates versatility and range, it creates the impression that they're highly capable and interesting. This leads people to view her in a positive light, making her even more magnetic. To embrace the charisma of contrast, lean into your full self. Don't feel pressured to fit into one box or label. Be the person who can discuss philosophy one moment and dance in the kitchen the next. By owning your complexity, you'll not only feel more authentic, but also leave a lasting impression on everyone you meet. 7. The unscripted compliment. When a Sigma lady gives a compliment, it's never generic or predictable. She doesn't throw out casual remarks like, "You look nice." Instead, her compliments are specific, thoughtful, and often unexpected, making them feel deeply personal. Her words aren't just flattering, they're meaningful. Picture this scenario. Someone shows her a project they've been working on. Instead of saying, "Good job," she smiles and says, "The way you balance the colors here is so striking. It's clear you put a lot of thought into every detail." That level of observation and specificity makes the compliment land with a powerful impact. Why does this work so well? Studies show that people respond more strongly to compliments that highlight effort, creativity, or personality traits. A Sigma lady intuitively knows this and focuses on what makes someone unique. Her compliments don't just boost egos, they build connections. But here's the kicker. She never gives compliments for the sake of it. She's genuine and intentional, which makes her words carry even more weight. When she praises someone, they know it's real, and that authenticity is what makes her unforgettable. To master this move, start noticing the small details about people. Is there something unique about the way they solve problems, tell stories, or express themselves? Highlight those qualities in your compliments. Remember, the goal isn't to flatter, it's to show that you truly see and appreciate them. 8. The art of staying unbothered. A Sigma lady's ability to remain unshaken by negativity or drama is one of her most powerful traits. She doesn't get pulled into petty conflicts or waste energy on things that don't align with her values. Her calm, unbothered demeanor is a silent reminder to everyone around her. She's operating on a higher frequency. Imagine this. Someone tries to provoke her with a snide comment. Instead of reacting, she pauses, gives a small smile and says, "Interesting perspective," before gracefully changing the subject. Her lack of defensiveness diffuses the tension and shows she's too grounded to be rattled. Why is this so magnetic? People are naturally drawn to those who exude emotional stability. In a world full of overreactions and drama, her calmness feels refreshing and safe. It also creates an air of mystery. She doesn't give people the satisfaction of knowing what gets under her skin, which only makes them more curious about her. Psychologically, staying unbothered signals self-control, a trait associated with high emotional intelligence and leadership. A Sigma lady's calm confidence inspires respect and admiration, even from those who initially try to challenge her. To cultivate this move, practice emotional detachment. When faced with negativity, take a breath and remind yourself that other people's opinions don't define you. Stay rooted in your values and let your calm presence do the talking. 9. The magnetic mystery. A Sigma lady knows that revealing too much too soon takes away the magic of discovery. That's why she embraces the power of mystery. She shares just enough to keep people intrigued, but she leaves room for them to wonder, what's her story? Imagine her in a conversation. When asked about her weekend, she might say, "I had an adventure. Let's just say it involved a sunrise, a long drive, and some great music." She doesn't elaborate unless pressed, letting her answer hang in the air like an open-ended chapter. This sparks curiosity and leaves people wanting to know more. Why is mystery so captivating? Human brains are wired to seek answers to unresolved questions. When a Sigma lady shares only glimpses of her life, she creates a sense of intrigue that draws people in. They want to piece together the puzzle, which keeps their attention focused on her. But mystery isn't just about withholding information, it's about being multifaceted. A Sigma lady has layers, interests and passions that make her feel endlessly fascinating. Even if someone gets to know her better, there's always more to discover. To master the magnetic mystery, embrace your complexity. Don't feel the need to overshare or explain yourself. Let your actions and subtle hints tell your story, and watch how people lean in to learn more. 10. The walk away with grace. The ultimate Sigma move is knowing when to leave and how to do it with style. Whether it's ending a conversation, stepping away from a social event, or even closing a chapter in her life, a Sigma lady exits on her own terms. Her departures aren't abrupt or awkward. They're smooth, intentional, and leave a lasting impression. Picture this. At the end of a party, she finishes her drink, chats with a few people, and then says with a warm smile, "This was lovely, but I've got an early morning. Take care." She doesn't linger or make excuses. She simply exits gracefully, leaving people with a sense of admiration for her poise. Why is this move so effective? It shows confidence and self-respect. By choosing when to leave, she demonstrates that she values her time and knows how to prioritize her needs. This independence is incredibly attractive because it sends the message that she doesn't rely on external validation. Psychologically, people tend to remember the beginning and end of interactions the most, a concept known as the primacy and recency effect. A Sigma lady uses this to her advantage by ensuring her exits are as memorable as her entrances. To master the walk away with grace, focus on timing and intention. Leave on a high note, be polite but firm, and always carry yourself with confidence. Your exit is your signature. Make it unforgettable. And there you have it, Sigma ladies, 10 magnetic moves that amplify your essence and set you apart in any room. These aren't tricks or tactics. They're expressions of your natural strength, confidence, and authenticity. Remember this: the most powerful moves aren't loud or obvious. They're the ones that come from knowing who you are and owning it. So go out there, let your Sigma energy shine, and watch how the world responds to your presence. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Sigma Lady, and hit that notification bell. Together, we're building a community of unstoppable women who embrace their power and live life on their own terms. Until next time, stay bold, stay brilliant, and keep leading with that Sigma magic.